Hey everybody, Jim, also known as Final Neuron, back again. Let's get into it. Got some more Ogre battle. So last time we were on our way over to Mylesia, we got ambushed by some people that said they're from the rebellion. Whatever that means. And now we're going to continue on to Mylesia to deal with the Western Division. Warriors of the Fallen Kingdom. I've got so many voices I'm doing these days. I've got to try to remember them all. I've got a document just showing what all my voices are supposed to sound like. And it's getting hard to keep up with. I received some interesting information from our scouts. It seems that the enemy troops are led by Raid. Well, since that thrashing you gave him earlier, he'll want some payback. What thrashing? The one where Dio took him on and then I ran away? That one? Hugo, you're getting old. Let's get started. You're old, Hugo. You say that every time. Castle Dunkweld will be our headquarters in this operation. We will march on Castle Bergen, a day and a half west. We must take the castle. Our intelligence indicates that the concentration of enemy troops increases the further west we go. They're taking a defensive stance. We will have to outwit them. They're mulling about. They look like they're lacking direction. As I said earlier, the units are led by Raid. He will win at any costs. Be careful. Comma Splice. As you may know already, they've been enlisting more experienced men. What? They've been enlisting more experienced men. If you just enlisted them, how are they more experienced? They'll be tough, but don't give up. Avoid unnecessary skirmishes and use your men to their potential. Their potential will be a lot higher if I take every skirmish. Avoid unnecessary skirmishes. Don't go around collecting unnecessary treasures. Try not to learn any unnecessary magic spells. No, Hugo, that's not how it works. So last time we were on this map, first of all, we were escorting Prince Yumel, who was just moving towards the boss whenever he felt like it. So we had to kind of act according to his timetable. There was that. Also, the town south of our headquarters, the one that's pretty close, was a neutral city. And because it was a neutral city, normally we would not capture that. Now it's an enemy city, and so we definitely have to capture it. Otherwise, we're going to have them using it as a staging ground to go right at our headquarters. It'll be tough for us to make progress. And there's something interesting that the enemy units do on this map. You'll see what that is here pretty shortly. They've settled into a castle in the highlands of Sothan. To keep them from amassing power, we will have to retake the castle quickly. Hugo's right when he states things that have to be true and there's no other option, or when he says capture every city. Well, I was gonna do that. I do that on every map, and by capture I mean liberate. All right, so right off the bat we've got this flying dude on top of a mountain coming right at us. Interesting. He's actually one of the advanced Chicken Man classes with a flying beast in the back, a griffin. So they're actually going to have a ranged attack. They've got a bit of a mixed attack type here. That's interesting. Well, first let's get everything deployed. Okay, so I think what I'll do first, they've got their leader front and center. Front and center. Dio could go in and put some hits on it, and I may use him. I want his alignment to go down. That should be a pretty lawfully aligned group. Yeah, the leader's lawful, they're neutral. The griffin's neutral. But I'm going to be targeting the leader. So maybe I'll just send Dio in there to bump his alignment down a little. We'll see what Dio looks like. Lawful, neutral, neutral, interesting. Lawful, lawful. Yeah, so it won't hurt to bump them down a little. Go ahead and let them take it. All right, now our city's nearby. 41, so that's middling. And 31. That's also our witch's den. So I think we'll make that a priority, just in case something bad happens. Like a poor worm dying. Speaking of worms, I think Woody could be a good choice for that. Yeah, he's a little chaotic, but not super chaotic. That's a good choice for that. So, and we said it was 31, I believe. 31, yeah. So anybody around 51 and lower should be fine, and he's more chaotic than that. So he's a good match for that. And the one to the south is more neutral than that. So maybe we'll send... I'd like to get Aznabel in the mix early, because the sooner he gets his people promoted to the classes that I actually want them to be, the sooner this group will stop looking ridiculous. So let's go ahead and send him to the south. If he ends up fighting that Chicken Man group, that's okay. That's actually quite fine. Okay, we've got a knight incoming. The Knight Lowell. Ah. So this is a new unit. It's unique to the it's the minority group that Lotus is using as cannon fodder. The ones that Zevik also wanted to use as cannon fodder. But it's a claw attack class that's unique to them. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're kind of similar to dragons in a way, in how they change their attack based on the row. But because they're shielding dude in the back, I'm afraid they're going to have to die. Okay, and we've also got a cleric here, Kay, who is an extremely weak group. Extremely weak. Almost no damage potential. All of their damage will come from those two soldiers. In other words, there won't be any damage. There will not be any. So how can we back up the west? We really only have a couple of low alignment groups, but we have a number that we want to drop in alignment. That is true. Dio's going to encounter that, so as Aznabel. Troy, maybe? Yeah, we'll send Troy west. It's not really a good match, I don't think. He can liberate the city if he needs to. But I'm more interested in getting some levels on Woody, if possible. Okay, Dio. Let's do it. Or as he says, let's get it on. Alright, so obviously we're targeting leader here. That's why we picked this group. We'll get 6 hits on the leader. It's going to depend a lot on how much he blocks. Okay, there's one. I don't think we're going to be able to actually put him out of the fight this time. I think it's going to be much more likely that we're going to hopefully win the fight and force him back. I believe that unit had some items too. So probably he's going to end up healing after this fight and coming right back after us. It'd be nice to have Dio sitting on terrain that's to my advantage. It would be great. Oh, they actually won. Interesting. Yeah, that's a legit group. This is the first map where we are fighting regular units that are at their best potential, like that group. The only thing that's not best potential about that group is the 2 chicken men that are at their basic class. But they're in the right position, and they have a full unit. Everything that they could put in that unit is in that unit. So let's see. Rebecca. We kind of wanted Rebecca's alignment to come down, but I don't know. I think I'll probably send... Let's just send Lennis to take the attack here. Take the edge off of it. That guy did use his item. He has one more item of some kind. Not really sure what it is. And he's leaving. Okay. If he wants to leave, that's fine. We'll put Linus back on our headquarters. And we'll let Woody take the next fight. Oh, some text. Knight of the Western Division. Go! And kill them! Fear not the pain! Fear not death! You have no other choice but to defeat them! Now, go! Oh, wait, let me get in the back here. Yeah, okay. You're very brave when it's not you taking the hits. Very brave. So, we're not able to hit the leader much. Woody can. That's it. So, we're going to have to rely on our general damage to force them back here. And it looks like they're probably going to take enough damage. Yeah, they're targeting weakest. Oh. Wow. They're targeting weakest, so they did knock one of my worms down pretty far. So despite the fact that we won that, we're done. We're done. We got to send Woody back to heal. Otherwise, we're going to have another dead worm on our hands. Alright, and in turn, we're going to have Troy go after that guy. That could be a good match. They've got a decent front line. Troy himself can absorb damage pretty well. He has a magic weapon. The only real disadvantage... Let's just attack weakest. The only real disadvantage is we can't put as much damage on the leader as Woody could. I'm really hoping my Hawkmen will do some blocking. My Chicken Men, but it's not that likely. Now let's see if they target that 70 hit point guy. There's one. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Because the guy in the front got killed before he could do his second attack. They do seem to be targeting weakest, though. They do seem to be targeting whatever unit they think they can take out. Which is one of the harder unit types to fight. Even if you're overall winning, even if you're forcing them against a river, say, you could lose a unit. And because you care about your soldiers, unlike them, that's actually a defeat. So our damage is coming through pretty well. The cleric is giving us all the sustain that we need. And Troy, even though he's not blocking at all, his natural damage reduction is reducing their damage enough that I can actually handle it. Yeah, the next fight, don't think they'll kill the knight in the next fight, but they'll definitely resolve this unit in the next fight and probably kill it in two. We've got another air unit up there, a little northwest of here, that we've just now been able to see. Once we're done dealing with this unit, we'll take a peek at what that is. So I got to go first. That's great. That means I get to cancel at least one attack right off the bat. That was disappointing. Troy. Very disappointing. You were expected to deal the best damage this time. Alright, can you do 26? 3 is enough. I've still got an archer shot. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. So I killed 2 and got 42 experience. About 21 experience per unit. It'd be good if he could level off of this map. That'll kind of help him keep at the level he needs to be competitive. This is a Chicken Man with the chaotic alignment class. It's not as strong as the other one. It only has 4 characters, none of them large size, and they're not lined up in the front the way that they would need to be to get extra strikes. So we're not too worried about that class. That squad. We'll just kind of wait and see what happens here. Looks like he's probably retreating down to this city. What's the alignment here? 41. We're sending Asnabel. We need to send someone to support him immediately. Immediately. And probably another one. Somebody that can act as another chaotic unit. We'll go ahead and send Dio. That just seems to make sense right now. Okay. Woody is back and he's getting rested. Okay, so the air unit captured. Why? Okay, let's do it again. Let's take a look here. Asnabel. Neutral. 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 Okay. And the morale is 41. Okay, I had some technical difficulties, and it is now the next day from when I recorded the previous part. I tried to recreate the battle up to the point where I had to stop, and so we're just going to pick up from here. The flying units are just now coming in, so I'm going to deal with those. I have Celestine or Sybil, Shirley fighting the southern attack. The northern attack is about to come in, and I think the western attack is about to come back in too. So, ouch. First, that hurts. Poor baby D. This kind of feels like I attacked them from behind, but I didn't, right? This is actually a frontal attack. Wow. Oh, baby D, you gotta do better than that, man. You gotta do better than that. Boy, he got roughed up. And that's with the enemy unit losing an attack by having that worm in the back. Yikes. So I think we'll just go ahead and have her. Yeah, it looks like I did a side attack and I still lost. Oh, that's terrible. That's really bad. Okay, who can we bring in to pinch hit? I think we go ahead and send Linus out to the west. She should be able to liberate that. We'll see. In the south. Tell you what, I'll send Katrina to the south. The only thing she really has going for her is physical defense. So even if she can't really stop this flyer from coming in, she can put a little damage on it, and she won't be in terrible shape when she gets back. Okay, we've got this positive alignment group coming in. And this is the one that has the fairy in the back. It can use white magic, which can actually be really dangerous to my zombies. So let's go ahead and have Linus stop right there. Maybe we send Rebecca, because I want her to drop her alignment a bit, and she can actually win. So we'll do that. We'll send her straight over. Rebecca, lock onto the unit. Now that you can see her. There you go. All right, and we'll let that ride. We have this northern bird to deal with. Lock on there. Who should we send on that? I think we can actually send Troy. What are their levels? Between Isom, Dio, and Troy, I'll send the lowest level. He's level 10. Dio is level 9. And Troy, I think he's at least level 10, right? Level 11. Wow, he's actually higher level. Okay, so we'll send Dio up. And Dio should be able to handle that. Katrina, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. It doesn't really matter. My battle plan doesn't matter. The golem on the left can hit the worm on the left. The golem on the right can hit the worm on the right. And the cleric can heal no matter where she is. So we'll just have to see how this goes. It's, for it to do 16 damage, it's going to be really, really close. Like within about 10 points of damage. within about 10 points of damage. Yep. Yep. So they win, but I'm positive it's not by much. So how are they going to react to that? He's going to keep coming towards the capital. So that's fine with me. Shirley can sit on the capital a little bit and then intercept that attack again. And hopefully that will allow her to finish them off. The dragon will get a little bit of healing. Yeah, let's go leader. Dragon will get a little bit of healing. And yeah, I'll be closer to base. So I'll have backup if I need it. One thing that can happen is if you wait for all these air units to get near to the capital before you engage them, is if you have to retreat from one of the fights, you can end up retreating across the capital city and into one of the other units and get back attacked or side attacked. When you've got weak units, it can be really bad. It can be really, really bad. So let's see what they do. Surely they're not going to keep coming unless they have a heal item. They have a heal item. Okay. We'll send Rebecca back to the headquarters. We'll send Linus out west, where she was going before. Dio's about to engage. It's my turn. All right, let's do this. Sure, Dio. Sure. I don't really care to try to hit the leader. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to kill him. He's pretty protected. Let's just try to do enough damage to get this guy to leave. If he'll do that, that'll give me time to move out and grab some more cities and deal with some of the other units around here. They're doing a pretty good job of stacking their damage onto just a couple of characters here. Probably could have killed that center chicken man if I had hit him with all of my sword attacks, but yes, that's not a big deal. Not big a deal. How did he get all the way around Dio? Okay, whatever. All right, Isom, you're up. Isom, deal with this. Frustrating. And I need to make sure to get Shirley on point on that southern one. So we'll go ahead and do a field pause here. Looks like we're going to take out at least one chicken man. Possible that we don't, but that would be very weird. Are we targeting leader? Yeah, it looks like we probably are targeting leader. That's not a big deal. If anything, I'd rather avoid killing too many of these. Oh, okay. It did get one. At first, I thought that I was going to get out of here without killing anything. That would have been funny. That would have been hilarious, actually. Okay. So that should buy Dio some space to jump on this and take the fight and the kill on the lead chicken man. And we'll get Shirley Isom back on the headquarters. And not you, Shirley. Take that southern dude. All right, here we go. You better go head to head. I had you pinned to that unit. So they probably healed the lead chicken man. Yeah, but they've still got a damaged one. So, ha ha ha. Dio, are you shooting leader? No? Then why? Just, okay. All right. Okay, Dio, do your thing. They're performing fine, and even if they aren't able to completely kill it here, I think they'll force it to retreat to the wall of the map. They're going to have a very hard time escaping, even if they are a flying unit with a river nearby. Yep, so this went completely in our favor. They had one attack down, and this unit's not optimal to begin with. So we had a lot of advantages there. Oh, sure, a healing item. That'll help. That'll help. All of the damage, all of the sword damage is going to stack on this lead chicken man. All of the bow damage is going to stack on the back one, which means they're both going to get some of the damage. Looks like the lead one will die if he doesn't block. Does he? Nope. The back one's going to get out, though. And that'll give us one more fight to come in and finish this guy off. Alignment up. Kind of what you expect when you're fighting chaotic units that are higher level than you. Yep, he's still stuck against the wall. So that guy's going to go away. It'll be either Dio or Shirley next. Dio. Probably we're going to get Dio until this unit's dead. Which will be in about 3 attacks. 2, 3. Not too bad. 26 experience each. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. So they're definitely underleveled. Crown of Intellect. You use that and you get a stat point. It's like +1 intelligence or something like that. Unfortunately, a lot of those consumable items are just not very good at all. Just not very good at all in this game. It'd be great if they were better. They are not better. Leia, how about you head over west and back up Linus? I have a strange feeling that if I let Aznabel take that southern city, he's going to capture it. Don't know why I would think that. Wow, the baby D isn't healed all the way. I'm going to lean really heavily on that healing. Really, really heavily. So they'll get one more worm strike against it. And then I'll get some more healing. Okay, so Baby D should be pretty okay after this fight. Nice crit. Baby D crit. Puts him in range of death for the next fight. Oh, if he comes back, Baby D's going to eat so good. He's going to eat so good. So let's see what happens. Oh, he's stuck. Healing item. That makes it tight. That makes it really tight. Depends on what they healed. Okay. So, yeah, we're going weakest. Baby D, if you will please hit that left one. Nice block. Nice block. Reduced a lot of damage. Baby D. Be a bro, Baby D. So this is interesting. The leader's going to die if they combo again. If they combo again, this will be a leaderless unit. That could be very good for me. Also, I want to check their fatigue. Because all of a sudden, they're not fighting very well at all. And they have items to erase fatigue. That's part of what makes these flyers dangerous, is they get to you, they're not fatigued. Flying units accumulate fatigue twice as fast. Twice as fast. Yep, there it is. There it is. Heavily fatigued. Looks like this flyer... Oh, that flyer was trying to get to the town that Aznabel is standing guard over. But he couldn't because Aznabel was standing there. So instead, she just got confused. She got stuck between go to the nearest town and don't go near the enemy unit. So that turned out great for me. It's kind of like a fatigue trick, except it did it against a unit that still had the leader. Actually, anytime you can set a enemy unit into fleeing mode, you can use the fatigue trick. And to some extent, armies in real life did that. So I don't feel too bad about using it. Yes, good. Good. That was very timely. Knocking out that soldier prevented the cleric from being able to heal off all the damage on it. So it actually allowed me to establish some damage gains in that fight. Here's the question. I've got backup coming. Do I try to go ahead and take the city even though it's not here yet? I think the answer is yes. Dio wiped that northern air unit. Shirley's hunting the southern one. There's one more out there, but it's fatigued. Yeah, I think we go ahead and let Linus take it and send backup forward. I think our headquarters is going to be pretty safe after this. And they're out of attacks. So if Baby D can connect. Oh, he was already out of attacks. Yes! Yes, baby D. Yes. Oh, you're so good. Baby D became a platinum D, just like we knew he could. So who do we really want to get levels on? Katrina is, what level are you? 10? That's about average for my people. That golem is really low level though. So we'll go ahead and send her over. We want those people to pick up experience. Oh, a healing item. Oh, okay. That was an okay idea. Wait a minute. How did that worm, did he, did the worm twist the top of the healing potion off with his mouth or what? How did he? Eh. Either way, it's time to eat. Ha ha ha. Very good. Man, there's still 32 experience. That is a lot of experience. This makes me realize a lot of my units in the past have been performing above their weight. They've been punching way above their weight. We'll go ahead and send her up here. That's fantastic. Except now I've got like a couple level difference in some of these fights, and it's really starting to show. But that's great. It's great for the enemy to actually pose a challenge. Unlike all the scenarios so far, which have been kind of like, chapter 1 is kind of like the tutorial. The whole chapter 1 is like a tutorial. The enemy units are just so-so. Not much of a threat. So which one do you hit? Does that get it? It does. Good. All right, so that'll put it down a little more. This is basically just me hunting the unit down. They don't have enough damage to even make my sustain a problem. Linus liberates Tobulk. That's very good. Let's see. So we've got one flyer down here. Yeah, there are 4. There are 4 flyers. There's this one, which is the one that we encounter at the very beginning, the strongest one. And then there's the 3 that we beat. Partha, the Valkyrie, is a tough unit. That's an optimized unit. And it's possible they'll be able to spell combo me. So I'll have to hit that with something capable of resisting some damage. It looks like the cleric wants to come back up. That's okay. That's okay. Shirley gets to her destination. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when Aznabel fights. All right. Let's just let him take the next fight. It'll force the unit to retreat up towards my people. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Definitely weakest. This is my most uncoordinated random class unit that I have. About half of it can't fight properly because there's not enough space in the formation. Yes, Aznabel. Yes, very good. And I think I said before, the Dragon Tamer and the Ninja are there for their stat growth reasons. Ninja is the best way to progress into Wizard because it adds mentality. And Dragon Tamer is the best way to progress into, I think that's mentality too. I think that gives her the better mentality growth to go into Sorceress or something like that. Or maybe Witch. I think I'll go Witch with her. I've just never really used witches, so I need to have a unit that does that. And that could be a strong unit as well. A witch able to stun the back line while my heavy frontline units deal damage. That could be really good. I'm looking forward to seeing how well they do, actually. So I have to be careful hunting this unit down with Linus, because in the back, the fairy will do her magic missile, which could permanently finish off one of my skeletons. Other than that, it's not really a threat. Actually, there's a good chance the cleric ends up being the last unit standing. Oh, I think Aznabel just got juked. Yeah, I think that bird dude is about to head to that city in the south. He's a flyer, so he'll get across the mountain quickly, and Aznabel's just like wandering around trying to find a way to walk on green grass. So there's a good chance he makes it. Good chance he makes it. If it'll stay in fleeing mode, he'll be able to push it off, and that would be pretty good. Although it is very fatigued still, I caught it camping. So there's a good chance that it will end up camping before it makes the city. Alignment up. We'll see about that, skeleton. No, this is a good necromantic creation. This is a good vengeful soul back to eat the flesh of the living. That's all. Aznabel goes south. Don't do that anymore. Go this way. Don't actually take the stronghold. Just go that way. What's his fatigue? Middling. He'll be pretty fatigued when he gets there, but I believe he makes it. And what's his level? 12. And what's Aznabel's level? 9. 3 levels higher. That's significant. That's very significant. All right, Linus. I think we need to move Woody forward and hopefully get him to finish off this unit. He was healing. I had to play through again. I didn't want to read the voices and stuff again. I had to play through the beginning of this battle again. And Woody got beat up just like he did the first time through. And the second time. And the third time through. I was having some recording problems. All right, hopefully they're going to run their heal now. Okay, so we should be able to polish off that soldier. Looks like that spell will do it. As for the fairy, one more. Nope, not this time. Not without a crit. She is such a dodge tank. She's such a dodge tank. There's a great chance that I kill everything but the cleric. So, for Woody's sake, that'll be great. He'll be able to fight something that can't even really damage him. Linus, go back here. Okay. I wanted to take a look at that wizard in the west. It's fine that we didn't. Yeah, he's definitely going to make it first. Can I scare him off? We shall see. We shall see. Linus, don't play with your food. One thing that has been happening is that Linus has been healing and recovering fatigue, and this cleric has been accumulating some by coming back over and over. I don't think fatigue has been enough to make a difference here. I think they just have extremely weak units. Ooh. Dodge tank. The dodge tank lives. Not bad, fairy. Not bad. If I have any complaints about undead, it's that they don't get to evolve or anything. They don't get to move to a higher form, which pretty much all other creatures get to do. Yeah, you're not taking that. In fact, they're going to recover their fatigue before I recover mine. Crap. He might need to run. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well. This is almost definitely the last fight that this cleric is in. Oh, you healed yourself. Yeah, but I've still got 5 attacks landing. Wait, 7 attacks landing on you. 3, 4, 5. What do you know? It must have killed both of them. She must have. What's her level? 9? Yeah. Whew. Boy, this is some nerve-making stuff here. I don't think I have a great way to liberate this city in the south. It's better not to liberate them at all. If you can't liberate, it's better not to take the city at all. Gotch. He's almost full healed. He'll probably wait for his fatigue to empty out, and then go. Yeah, there he goes. Wonder if he'll flee if I get close enough. It's very weird. Where is he headed? Why would he go that way? All right, Aznabel, just go here. And we'll have Rebecca go ahead and attack the stronghold. And what is the alignment? Relatively high, 70. And her alignment is relatively high too. Yeah, it's generally positive. So that's a good fit. She should be able to liberate that. Let's assume that's going to go fine. Let's move Isom forward. He needs a little work. Dio needs a little bit. Ironically enough, Troy doesn't. Let's see. Who else is on headquarters? Shirley? I think Shirley does. Level 10. It wouldn't hurt her. It would not hurt her. I think I'm about 2 levels under on just about every unit. Good, good. Yeah, where is this guy going? Is he just going home? Is he just going to leave? He looks like he's going down here. Nope, nope. He's headed back towards their headquarters. I really don't know what that's all about. Okay, so this flyer decided to come off. That's not going to go well for him. I've got my 2 Thunder Ds to deal with him. And yeah, leader's not such a bad strategy. It's not the way to do the best damage here, but they can probably get enough damage done to win the fight. If not, that's not great. If not, it's not great. But it'll definitely be noticeable damage. There are lots of cases where it's better to kill the enemy unit than it is to win the fight. Pretty much every case, it's better to do that. So their alignment went up again, even when fighting generally lawful stuff. That's probably because of the level difference. If you fight enemy units that are of a higher level, it seems to raise your alignment. If you fight weaker stuff, it seems to lower your alignment in general. All right, give me that Valkyrie's head. Take her head. Yeah, this is rough. Oh, this is rough. This is why fighting stacks is so dangerous. If they can average 20 damage on my leader with those lightning attacks, they'll kill. Okay. Yeah, probably I lose this fight. And I'm quite beat up. And I can't take it again, because any lightning attacks are going to end up killing my leader. However, whoever did the most damage is kind of irrelevant, because I win. Who wins? I win. Just going to make a little tactical retreat, that's all. So we've got all of our units up here so far. We should send a couple to the south. The south's probably going to have more fighting overall. I think I'll send Woody. Yeah, the top route is going to be shorter in a way. All right. 49 morale. And just about anybody can get that. And I was incorrect in something I probably said earlier, which is it depends on the leader's alignment. It's not. It's the average of the unit. Isom go south. Everybody else go north. Katreda, tell us what they say here. What did they say in this town? I feel like I've read this before, but we're going to try it. Why is Prince Yumel leading the Western Division? It's not uncommon for royalty to lead armies, but something's fishy. Latium is facing Lotus. Don't you think that Lotus wants to keep the prince close? It makes for an easy hostage, no? He has a point. Yep, he has a point. Having Yumel on their border all the time does make it really easy to go and scoop him up. Oh, I think this is Dio's hometown. Not Dio. Aznabel liberated it. Okay. Whoops. Not what I meant. I think it's Troy's hometown up here. We'll go ahead and send him forward. There are still air units out there. I'll just have to keep an eye on them. All right. Yeah, there's at least one air unit out there. Asnabel. Tell me. Tell me what they say. Will Winterness feel the ravages of war like the South did? I'd hoped Prince Yuma would stop it, but I guess What? What? I'd hoped Prince Yuma would stop it, but I guess that they control everything. Who's they? You know, them. Those. Woody? Dio liberated. Whatever that place was. So let's go ahead and talk to them too. Since Prince Yuma became general, Winterness has been stable. However, it's getting a little shaky. Maybe because of the Revolutionary Army. Or could Lotus be interfering? Winterness being next to Lotus, I knew something like this would happen. Yep, so there's a bunch of knight stuff here. We already have knights, so we don't need that. We've got some people right here milling around. Looks like we've got a ninja master and this wizard here. The wizards group is just awful. From what I recall, the ninja masters group is not so bad. Who should we send after them? Shirley can go. Isom can go. Slight risk. That's fine. We'll send him up ahead. And then we'll follow through with... Who else can we send? It's going to be chaotic units. We can send Shirley. Is she ready? Are you healed up? You're healed up. Yeah, you get to go. You get to go. While we're at it, what is the morale here? Pretty high. Pretty high. Okay. Shirley would do a good job of liberating that. Down here, it's 50. So any middling type person should be able to do it. Asnabel liberated this city. This city has a morale of 69. That means that Asnabel's alignment is actually quite high on average. That would mean that everybody is just barely within neutral. If this place is a Rehoboth, if that's at 69 and this is at 50, there's not very good odds he's going to be able to liberate that. How about we take Woody and go ahead and send him down there. Wait a second, and then let's send Asnabel down there too. Asnabel can't liberate it, but Woody can, and he'll serve as okay backup. Isom, pin to that ninja master, Roland, and we'll see what happens. Here's our flying dude, Gotch. Not sure what he's waiting for. He's fully healed. It looks like he has his fatigue off. Why did he leave that city? There must be something in his AI. Something that makes him, if he gets knocked off of a city, to just like head to the next city that doesn't have people near it. That's pretty sophisticated for AI from the 90s on a console game, though. So Isom has a cleric that makes him pretty decent for sustaining a fight. Yeah, that's why I'm not crazy about ninja masters. It's shooting an archer. Archers have okay magic defense, and it did very little damage. My archer did more damage, including the splash. Now there he did okay damage. He did 34 there. So that was a little better. All right, I think we will have Isom just stand right here and let the other units come to us. I don't want him to polish off that guy. I'll let her eat the wizard. Mayfield? Yeah. I'll let her eat the wizard and potentially go against the ninja master. But I'm not really interested in wiping out these skull units right now. I want my weaker stuff that needs to level to do that. Leader? Yep. Acid vapor. a dude being able to create a cloud of acid around you would be terrifying. Imagine you accidentally breathe that in. Well, you're dead. Oh, all the air around you will kill you. Don't breathe in the middle of a fight where you're running around and wearing heavy armor and swinging a sword. Oh, oh, you died. Too bad. So that went about like we wanted. About like we expected. Have Shirley post there. And let's let Woody... You know what? Let's pin him to this unit right here, Whitman. I think Whitman... This is one of the frustrating things about this map. Because it's a flying unit, it can flee from you across the river, even when it's in skull form, even with a leader missing. So it can be really hard to hunt those things down, and you can very rarely pin them against a river. Very, very rarely. Ouch. But that only did about 22 damage, so no big deal there. No, this is how you magic. Oh, wait. But even though he blocked it to reduce half of it, it did about the same damage as his Thunder Flare. Which I guess makes sense. I'm using 2 characters and they're using 1. But yeah, so far, Platinum D's unit is doing fantastic. This is not Shirley's group. No, no, no. Let's be honest. This is Platinum D's unit. Platinum D unit. Sounds like a rap group. Well, Shirley, I guess you fed experience to ice him, since he's going to wipe out at least one of these units, and probably the leader. Archer, you're going to give me a snipe? You're going to give me a big fat snipe? Oh, almost. Almost. I figured it was going to be within a point or two. Crag Press deals pretty good damage, 33. There goes the leader. Almost taking out one of the fencers. Put a little damage on the back one. This unit does not fight like one that needs to level up at all. Not in the slightest. It fights like a unit that's very, very comfortable with its achievements. This is a unit that would walk up to the hottest girl at a party and chat with her. That's what this unit is. Woody is going to go for that flying unit. Let's post somebody behind here. Somebody we want to have more negative. I guess that's Dio. Kind of post over here to scare them off of the river. So depending on how the fight with Woody goes here, yeah, we'll see. So they're asleep. That makes it a lot easier. Are they hitting weakest? Please tell me you are. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I do wish there was a combat option where your units would just focus the lowest health target that they could target. But that would not always be the smartest option. When you say weakest, they just try to inflict maximum damage. And Woody, you damaged again, man. I'm not quite sure what did it, but you still got damage. It feels like he didn't heal off from some previous fight. Like, why? Level 7, level 6. Oh, those are way under leveled. And he's level 7. Yeah, he's way under level. All right, Dio, see if you can't scare it back that way. That should sort of scare it away. Where is he going? Where is that guy going? So I've come up with explanations for weird behavior on units before. I don't understand this one. I'm not getting it. Troy, go play rear guard. Is he going to go to a city? Is he going to retreat onto that city? There's no way, right? There's no way. It looks like he's trying to retreat to the north. But surely not. All right, just hang out here. and let this dude do whatever weird stuff he's doing. Asnabel got a liberate. I totally I totally forgot about them. They slipped across while I wasn't paying any attention. Okay. All right. Tell us what's going on there. A long time ago, the Western Division was the strongest. However, they were wiped out in an attack by Lotus. The soldiers were reassigned to supervise the miners. Shouldn't their job be to protect us? From Lotus? Well, they already failed at that, didn't they? Yeah, you lose to Lotus, you do what Lotus says. Good or bad. Yeah, we'll let him chill here just briefly. But you know what? No, we won't, because we want him to level. He has some fatigue, but that's fine. Get him up there. I wonder if we can pull these guys off of the city. So we have a Beast Master, a level 13 Beast Master here, with a bunch of level 11 Beast Tamers. That's going to be a hard nut to crack. That's going to be a very tough fight. These guys are already a little bruised. I think I'm going to send them back. What about Shirley? How are you? Bruised. Yeah, I can't afford to go up against a unit that strong with anything less than full hit points. So Asnabel, sorry man, come up here. Nope. 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 Stay here. Just in case. Alright, this stupid air unit just went up that way. We'll just let Dio finish it. I have no idea what's going on with this guy's AI. Not even in the slightest. Alright, Troy, go over there. We might be able to get something special for Troy. We'll have to see. Dio, pin to the unit. There we go. Dio, batter up. And they're in pretty good shape except for the Griffin. I feel like we're going to get the Griffin this time. And that'll definitely be all. I mean, we would have to get nothing but crits on these others. Yep, pretty weak. Should be able to get that right one in the next fight and weaken the left one. Wow. 1 kill, 30-something experience. I think with 4 more attacks... Yep, if he doesn't block, 4 more attacks should do it. 4 more attacks should do it. Bow shot. Boom. 34. Man, that is a ton of experience. These guys just out-level me by so much. Pop. Oh, Balder Club. I got one of those earlier. I meant to say that's one of the things you need for the Chicken Man's advanced class that's on the positive side of alignment. So which of these needs the leveling the most? That would be Woody. Definitely. Have him head up there. Why? This Valkyrie has been sitting here. It's been sitting here bouncing back and forth between trying to get to the stronghold, which is where I killed their leader, and trying to flee from me because they can't fight. They have no leader. All right, we'll chill right here. I really do not want Woody to engage any of those, so we'll let this one fatigue out. I kind of, you know what? We'll send him up to deal with these instead. And we'll just take whatever happens. If they come off the city after him, I'll let him run away. Meanwhile, who are we going to send after? Let's just go ahead and send Isom after this Beast Master group. And Shirley also. And if Rebecca's there, send her too. Everybody's going. So what are you going to do, Beast Master? You're going to sit there and watch, or are you going to actually ward me off? I'm right around the edge of where his engagement range should be. Okay, this is a little dangerous because I've got 2 enemy units stacked here. And these golems are no joke. They are fatigued. But Woody is very low level. Yeah, they're gonna beat me. They've got 6 attacks. Even if they are fatigued to the point of not having a lot of damage compared to usual, they're still way too high level for me to take normally. That's just me getting beat up. So poor Woody is having trouble even beating skull units. That's rough. Go heal up, Woody. Let's go ahead and move on the north. They have an air unit, so we might need to leave somebody behind, at least to watch him. But otherwise, we can move people forward. Morale of 47. What is Troy at? 40. Whoa. How did he get so lawful? Well, wasn't he more neutral just at the very beginning of this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't really have any middling units. I think Dio's the closest, and they're all lawful. They could be even up to 60 or so. It'll be a risk. I'm going to let Dio go for it. I hate that, but I'm going to let him go for it. Okay, they came off of the city. They came off at the same time. So I'm going to have to fight a stack. That's not so great. But we're going to do it. Oh, what is this? This fencer is headed back to the headquarters. Is he going to disappear? Also, we've got a witch here. A witch with 3 grapplers. So that's not going to be an enormous amount of fun, taking all their claw attacks. The best thing about this group is the leader's right in the front and center. And they're not particularly strong against physical attacks. So hopefully my 6 sword attacks can knock him out. They're doing okay, but not devastating damage against me. I feel like unless I get a crit, I might not be able to kill him. I need to average 22 damage. We'll see. We'll see. So I came out on... Oh, it's going to be... there's the crit. There's the crit. I came out okay on the receiving end. I've got 1 knight. That's so-so. Everybody else came out just fine. So we're going from this directly into the fight against the flying unit. Hopefully we can kill the leader here and cause him not to be an issue anymore. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. I think I can do it. It depends on his blocking. If he blocks, it'll be pretty tough to finish him. So I need to average 21. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. I'm not sure. It's going to be close either way. If I get a crit, he should die. Oof. Nope. Oh, just barely. Good. Just barely. It's amazing how often you just barely deliver enough damage to finish off a unit, or just barely don't finish them. Happens quite a lot. Funtua. Sure. Funtua. So we'll let Shirley take this. She's very high in alignment. And while we're at it, let's grab Aznabel. At this point, he's kind of thinking he's been banished or something. No, not quite. This is just... That's not so bad. It's not going to be fun fighting them, though. Because those grapplers get some nasty attacks in the back. 1 nasty attack, but it's a nasty one in the back rank. All right, Shirley, give us the talk. Alba, then Wintonus, and then Latium. Why are you going to Wintonus first? You have friends there? Ooh, we got an armchair general here. Yeah, we've got 1 air unit that's just goofing off. Whoa, this dude came north. Okay. Edgar, what's in your group? I thought I wasn't going to have to fight you. Yikes. Linus? She'll be decent for fighting Edgar. For fighting those grapplers. Dio, let's keep you fresh. How about that? And then maybe we try to get Katreda in there after that. Yeah, this north route is actually going to be quite rough. Quite rough. Let's see if we can snipe him. Take out that fencer. Unfortunately, yeah, that big blade dance or whatever they call it that they do. Unfortunately, they might be able to punch through and put damage on my footmen. They can't damage Linus, which is good. That's the most important part. They can't damage Linus. Nope. Come on. I am going to get a spell on him. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. So we were able to push them back. Even though my skeletons will come back, with them all three being so weak, they're all going to die in 1 or 2 hits the next fight. And that actually leaves me extremely vulnerable. So Linus is going to chill. She's going to chill right here. We will send Katreda in to do the unit, to do the next hit here. And I've got a paladin back here in the back. It's not an optimized group, but only barely not optimized. And I think he still gets 2 strikes there, and he's level 12. So that's going to be a nasty group to try to come to grips with. Leia, chill right here, please. Aznabel's going up. Woody, have you got your recovery yet? No, not yet. Woody is by far the lowest level unit that I have, and I need to focus on leveling him. If possible, I'm going to push everything towards him. My duty is to care for those who are hurt. Also, go kill those people. Weakest, if they try to hit the witch, there's a good chance they miss. If they try to hit the grapplers, there's a good chance they block. So, however, golems are a good match against witches. As it turns out. There's another block. There's another block. I've got 2 more strikes, but I don't think I'll be able to do enough damage to win. How much am I doing? Oh, it's close. That was about 30. I probably did about 60 altogether. Yeah. I'll win that eventually. I'll win it eventually. That witch is not turning towards me. That's weird. All right, 17 and 14, that's 31. And that's 20. So far, I'm ahead. That's a big attack, but it's only once per fight. So they're ahead overall. However, they only get 1 or 2 more strikes. 1, and I get 2 more. Okay, so probably I win this one. Do I finish? Yes. Yes, that'll go a long way towards helping me take the next fight. So I think we said Dio was going to take the city. With this paladin nearby, I think I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I want to make sure that he's not going to react to that. Yeah, this fight is only going to go more and more my way. This is a worse angle for me because the witch can paralyze my cleric. And my insane sustain with this group is its strongest point. Damage is not its strongest point. Its strongest point is the units don't take much damage and they get it healed off. Yeah, I'm getting blocked like crazy. So I'll probably lose this one. Oh, I won it. Just cut that. I didn't. Okay, Aznabel's getting ready to engage. Woody, get him up here. Good. All right. Katreda, you're up next. Now, where did that air unit go? Did it fully retreat? Did it fully retreat? No, we killed the leader off, didn't we? We killed the leader off. So it's out there wandering around, causing me to have nightmares of it flying onto a city and capturing it. And in case you're wondering, yes, that could actually happen. A leaderless unit will capture a city the second that it moves over it. It doesn't even have to stop there. That's good. What's our fatigue? What's our relative fatigue? Katreda will have built some up by now after marching from that other city and then chasing those guys all over the place. I don't think it's high enough to affect her performance, but it would be better for her to, ouch. It'd be better for her to keep it as low as possible. They get 2 more attacks. That's going to be enough to send me into retreat. Okay, yeah, we need to retreat here. Because we need to gain the distance to go heal. We need that. Aznabel barely scratched them. He barely scratched them, and his guys are about half dead. 3 skulls in that corner over there. 2 more skulls on the west. My low-level stuff is having trouble getting it. Maybe I can wait till they're asleep. I guess that's what I'll have to do. Wait for them to fall asleep. Come on. Come on. So Katredo woke up. Hopefully the next shock goes on the golem. Nope. Nope. So as you can see, my sustain is being seriously affected by that witch. Witches can be very, very good. They can also be ineffective. Yeah, I guess we let her continue chasing. What's her fatigue? Very high. Okay. Wonder if the witch will go after her, or if she's just going to sit on the city. What? She stopped and then we fought? She must have stopped and then moved just a little bit. Can you dodge? You can dodge. However, they're doing very little damage. Very, very, very. 14 damage for the fight. Yeah. I'll take this fight. I'll take it right just like that. Excuse me, I was sleeping. Katreida, sleep. What's she gonna do now? Go after Dio? Nope. It looks like she was trying to get up there back to the city, and Dio just happened to be close enough. Well, I hate to tell you this, but you're not leaving. There is very little chance you're leaving here. If she can dodge at least one more time. Oh, there. Oh, and she paralyzed the swordsman. Very good. She'll actually get out of here. Yep. Hey, that works for me. That works for me. Maybe I need to bring Woody up here to gain a whole level off of fighting this witch. The only problem is he'd have to go all the way around. Man, that could be worth it. Oh, no, she's going to kill it. Yeah, she's already fighting it. Even both of my golems in the back should finish this off. So I'd really like for her to heal up before I chance triggering that paladin. But let's just get on here. This is a terrible, terrible matchup for Linus. The Paladin's Holy Sword. Liberated. Thank you. The Paladin's Holy Sword can end her undead. He can delete them. So it would be better if she did not have to go up against him. Dio, tell us about these people. It's good that you're winning, but you should lay low. Once Lotus sees you, they'll try to kill you. Palatinus may follow the path of nerdom. Don't get us involved. Lady, just shut up. All right, let's go. Let's try to get it. Roland. Keep Roland. No. If he can get and fight Roland, that'll be really good. That looks like the weakest of all of these. The wizard will be tough, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the wizard will be tough. But it looks like those units split up just enough for me to be able to pick one off at a time. Good. I'm hoping I can kill this one. Come on. Yes. And this one shouldn't have any attacks. So we got through it without any damage. Got everybody a level up. Very good. Ah, he ran. So they're stacked. That's not the worst thing. If I can attack first with my worms, should be able to end him. Very good. No damage. No damage. That's what I needed. So the right-hand worm is about halfway to his next level, even though he just leveled up. That shows how far behind the curve I am. Mayfield will have golems facing the front. However, they are very fatigued. So I might be able to do this. I might be able to squeeze in here and get that damage. Yes, yes, yes. All right, it's all going to depend on my guys' abilities to dodge, because they're going to get 6 attacks against me. Over time, I can kind of stack up damage on the left because of Woody, but oof. Yeah, if I don't manage to keep getting some dodges, they're going to just pile damage on me. Okay, I feel good about taking this fight again. I feel good about taking it again. Might even get one of those golems. That would be fantastic. Here we go. Oh, he turned. Well, that'll put one of their golems in the back, so that's actually pretty good. And it's the weak one, so it'll take the spell damage. Also, my healthier worm is going to end up taking all of the physical hits, which is both good and bad. All right, they've got one more hit to use on me. It was a dodge. Good. That went really well. That went really well. It reduced my damage, so that was fantastic. That's probably the main factor there. Both of them are pretty weak. I should be able to kill one of those golems this time. Unless it's the same formation as before. No, I think I can probably kill that back one. And maybe the front one, because of that crit. They need to average 17 damage. Very good, very good. Nope, they didn't make it. Both golems are going to be very weak. And to be fair, my worms are also very weak. I don't think either of them can die to a crit. So I think we'd go for it. I'm not even going to reform them. We're going to go to it. We're going to go for it. Oh, crap. Probably have to run from this fight. Unless I get some good dodging in. Good, good, good. That one's gone. That cancels one of their hits. 1, 2. We run. We run. We run. Because a crit could theoretically kill that worm. That's fine. He's so weak, even sleeping is not going to full heal him, I don't think. Woody is going to retreat close to the city, where we can full heal, and then come back and finish that off. That's good. All right. Troy, actually, there's buried treasure down here, I believe. Go get it. We need Woody to level, but Aznabel is not far behind. Level 9, 8, 8, 8, 8. Oh, 6. Level 6. No wonder. That guy's just taking up space. I think Aznabel can do an okay job taking on this lower unit, the Grappler Valkyrie unit, if they're asleep. They're not going to be asleep much longer. That's fine. We're staging him. He'll be in position to take advantage of it next time they do go to sleep. Plus, he'll be keeping them bouncing so they fatigue up again. So I think we'll lead over here with Linus to try to get that paladin. Just because it's going to be the most she's going to be able to do. So we'll send her against Curtis, the paladin. We'll follow up with Dio. Hopefully the two of them can do it. Apparently he just sits there. Unless you take him on. Okay. Leader. Let's attack leader. Who's he going to hit? Who's he going to hit? I do have to watch him really closely. I do not feel like recruiting new skeletons. Oof. So if anybody hits that bottom left oh. Yep, I gotta run. I gotta run. That paladin will end it. So I gotta get out of here. That's okay. This is what I expected. It's what I expected, and I got the paladin below half. So that's a really good outcome. Linus, go heal. Don't mess around. Go heal. Well, now he's running. How does that change the formation? Who's in there? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything to the formation. Oh well, that's fine. We're gonna get a paladin with this group. I'll consider letting Dio just completely wipe both units up here. Be nice to let Katrina do it. She still needs some levels too. Snick. Overall, I'm a physical combat group. Like I deal physical combat damage. They do physical damage. Mine's better. And I've got a little sustain. So that gives me the fight. Plus I had a group of undead go tank for me. Oh, there's that too. Oh yeah. For now, gonna wait a little bit and let people build up some fatigue. Is that the air unit? It is. Well, I think we should probably assassinate it. I don't think that she can get in there and fight just one of those, but that's fine. There's still a lot of damage in that Beastmaster group, so it would be better for her to at least take some health off of it. Mostly these flying things just make me so paranoid. I'm not going to be able to rest easy until it's gone. He shouldn't be able to retreat across the river, so I should be able to get another immediate fight. Even they are getting 28 experience for killing one chicken man. Dude is sitting here fatiguing up. That means I can send somebody that's not at my highest level to go take that. Let's have him go take this golem out first. No, you know what? Aznabel's the weak one now. Yeah, Aznabel's the weak one. We'll let him take out the golem. That should be enough, I was going to say. Wow, they are doing no damage. All the damage is coming from Aznabel. Oh, man. Ouch. One golem beat my 5 people. Oh, man. All right, we're not sniping anymore, so I'll go to weakest. Come on, Woody. You know who to spell. You know who needs it. How anybody gets hit by those whips, I don't know. They sit there and like test the whip and flex it a little before they... Boy, talk about telegraphing your attack. That's actually a pretty good bit of damage on the left guy. If possible. Yeah, I'll just switch him around so Woody's on the... so the worm is on the other side. Actually, I'll put Woody on the other side too. His damage will focus way better that way. There's a dead one. So the next one to die should be that right-hand guy. However, there's a good chance I need to back off. I should probably back off now. Because I've got one spell coming up, but then they've got one attack coming up. Do I want to take the next fight? Yeah, I want to take the next fight. It's a close thing. Very good. Yes. My little wormy boy. Very good. So in the first strike and the first spell on the right-hand side, that Beastmaster should die. Which means I can start stacking damage on the left-hand side after that. However, he had to go and turn his formation. Ah, what a jerk. Alright, so 2 spells should kill the guy in the back. I don't know how this damage is going to split. Okay, good. They're dividing it about as evenly as they can. However, if I don't get a dodge, I'm going to have to run. Yep. Come on. Nope. Gotta run. Gotta run. Because that guy next to him is going to get another attack, and obviously he can do enough damage to kill him. Turned out good, though. Turned out really well. For a number of levels below that he's fighting, Woody's doing really well. Yeah, I'm going to have him chill. I'm going to go ahead and let that thing fatigue up. Oh, no. Isn't she trying to get down there? Oh, no. Am I going to lose a city? Oh. How much fatigue? Oh, she's got a lot of fatigue. Okay. All right, Isom, get down there. Oh, please don't. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She's running for it. Oh, she's going to fatigue. Please, 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 please. Oh, this is killing me. Oh, please, no. Oh, come on, stop. That was about the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Isom's a pretty good group to soften this up, hopefully without killing anything. Just so that whatever unit comes along afterwards can clean it up. Because I beat her here, that should reset her standing position to right there. Yikes. And that should make it so that she won't try to capture that city again. All right, how are we doing here? We're waiting for fatigue. He's got fatigue. Go ahead and get him. And that's the only damage I did. That magic mace is the only thing capable of doing real damage. It's so pathetic how little damage these guys are doing. But it does also show how awesome golems are. This is a like peak fatigue golem. And I'm still barely able to scratch him with most of my attacks. He's still in the front line. Asnabel finishes him. Pretty good. They didn't level, but it's pretty good. So I'll send Asnabel down to finish off this Valkyrie group too. Up here in the north, we're going to go ahead and let Linus level. I didn't think she needed it, but it looks like she does. So we're going to let her clean up those two groups. Especially the skeletons could use a little bit of a bump. And her little footman can use a bump. That'll get him closer to being a wizard or at least a ninja. Man, they're at full health. This is probably a loss. If I fight it all the way out, I probably lose. Somehow I managed to dodge, but yeah, I'm not sure I would even want to fight this next fight. There goes the skeleton. That's all of their attacks. And I get this in one spell. Yeah. Yeah, my skeleton will come back. So I can just take the next fight. And somehow I managed to do the most damage. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Skeletons are their own form of sustain. That's... wow. That crit did half of the skeleton's health. Ugh. The only real positive here is that my damage sticks a lot better than theirs. I really hope that they kill those two skeletons. Okay, one. And that's it. I'll put the regenerating dude in the middle. And regenerate. Yeah, I actually lost that. I probably lost because of that early crit too. So we'll cycle this and get back in there. Probably I lose this fight. They're doing their damage. I'm not really doing mine that much. That's okay. That's okay. The undead do one thing really well, and that's just keep coming. It never gets old to see your dudes just come back with full health. So now that this crisis has been averted, sort of, I'm feeling extremely nervous that that thing's going to come around and end up capturing my headquarters or something. Undead? More like fun dead. It's amazing how much of a beating these skeletons have taken. Any normal set of units would have just been completely wiped by now. Even with a cleric. And my little scaly boys and girls just keep coming. I might actually run from this because I don't want that skeleton to miss out on the experience. Whoop, well, too late now. Well, I still don't want him to miss out, and he will, so. So those are wiped. All we've got left are, this group that Woody's going to finish off. And the Valkyrie in the southeast that Aznabel's going to finish off. 4 strikes. It might only take 2. Can you get 23? Yes, 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 yes. And now I've got 2 spells and 2 strikes on the back. They only need to average like 22 damage, something like that. Wow. That was a good one. Nice crit. 90 experience. Definitely going to gain levels off of that. Got him. Needless to say, kill as fast as you can. Wow. Probably should have waited. Oof. Yeah. If they can do better than 23 or crit, they'll take out that berserker. Oof. Okay. All right. I needed that, Aznabel. We needed it. We needed that damage. The enemy boss is Raid. Obviously, we're going to be sending Isom to deal with that. We've got to see what he's got to say to Raid. When you understand how to make use of the enemy unit's fatigue mechanic, you can have them come to you. So let's go ahead and switch this guy out. I want to hit them while they're asleep. I don't want them to heal. Make sure we're hitting weakest. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hit any of the people that have been damaged before. Fortunately, they're in the back and they're asleep, and I'm not going to be waking them up by hitting them. Wow, I'm getting some crits too. Okay, so this is the first good fight that I took. The Valkyrie didn't get to do any attacks. The guys on the front took massive damage. Can we kill that 29 health Valkyrie? I think that's Aznabel plus 1 more hit. Ah, you guys are evil. They can do 16 damage per to that ninja. So if he gets hit by E... Oh, actually, no, the Valkyrie's not coming back. She's not coming back. Oh, no. You... So, Aznabel's going to be taking a trip to the Witch's Den. We're going to go for it. They're not fully healed, but everybody in the front line is fully healed. That's all we need. We're going to go for it. All right. Their health. Oh, I put that ninja in the front. Well, it doesn't matter. I just won. Okay. Good. Finally. Finally. Okay. Everybody get in there. Except for Woody. Woody, stay back. Traitors, do you realize what you're doing? You not only turned against us, but made enemies with Lotus. You think you'll still win? And look at these folks. Who forced them into fighting? It was you. Why don't you think about others and not just about yourselves, huh? What right do you have to say such things? You force everything on the weak, while you do nothing by yourselves. You only take part in things that benefit you with no risk involved. Don't you realize that you're doing exactly the same thing? You see us as the only reason for your so-called suffering. You blame us for everything. What have you done about it? Nothing. Nothing but constant complaining. Learn how powerless, selfish, and foolish you are and accept your fate. Raid is a great bad guy because he's wrong, but he thinks he's right. And he actually had some sort of rationale behind it. It's hypocritical, but he doesn't even pretend it's not. He just pretends like everybody's hypocritical. Also, Raid is tanking. He is tanking these hits. And that sword of his, man. Ow. Here's a strike. Here's a strike. Here's a strike. Here's a snipe. And we're definitely not going to be able to finish him in this fight. Oh, I almost got my Pedra. There was a chance it was going to finish it, but nah. He has really good defense. All right, Rebecca. Thunder D. Let's see if we can finish this with our Thunder D. Yep, there we go. They only need to do 22 damage each. And I've got each dragon, and I've also got my leader. So, oh, wow, I needed the leader's hit. Can she do 10? He's got really high defense. 10. Exactly. Perfect. I'll let you go for now. But don't forget, you brought this suffering to the kingdom. If not for you, Lotus, the Balmalkans would never have been involved in this war. Keep that in mind. That's a bit like saying, well, dude, like, we never would have had African slaves if not for the Middle Eastern and African people selling them as slaves. Okay, but we bought slaves too, right? There's enough guilt to go around without pretending like you're innocent. That's it. That's by far the hardest battle that we've had yet. It was fun for me. I don't know about you. A lot of fun for me. So I'm going to check out and see if there's any extra treasures to get. See if we got some class upgrades to do. Asnabel, please. And you'll see what we've got at the beginning of the episode next time. See ya.